Is coffee bad for your voice? Well, not necessarily. It doesn't cause any permanent damage. However, it's not the most recommended item to be having before you're singing. In general, all caffeinated beverages are going to have a negative impact on your singing voice. Welcome back to Sing with Cinderella. In this series, I help singers of all different skill levels reach their full singing potential. In today's episode, we're talking about coffee and caffeine and how that affects your voice. If you're excited about this video, give it a like down below and let's get chatting exactly what I mean. One of the main effects of coffee that can negatively impact your singing voice is the drying effects. When your body is dehydrated, your muscles will start to tighten, they restrict. And this is gonna affect your pitch and also your volume, your ability to control these dynamics. They're not going to be at the level that you normally would be able to control these things. In addition, when you are dehydrated, you start to clear your throat more often. This is gonna cause more wear and tear on your voice, but also it's gonna interrupt your phrasing that you've already planned out when you're constantly having to swallow in between phrases. Take an extra breath to clear your throat and constantly have that saliva production in your mouth if you are dehydrated from the coffee. Aside from the drying effects, we have acid production. So we have acid reflux, we have heartburn. It's not going to be the same for everyone. You might not get those side effects at all with coffee, but those are things that can affect your singing performance. So it's something that you should consider. And also know your limitations. It's very different for everyone. How do you react with 1 cup of coffee versus 4 cups of coffee? Having a cup of coffee right before rehearsal or 3 hours before the rehearsal. It's very different for everyone and just something to take note of. From a performance perspective, I wouldn't recommend having coffee or any caffeinated beverage really before a performance because it's a stimulant. And stimulants, they can make you act jittery, they can increase your anxiety levels. I mean, if you're already going into performance or rehearsal kind of nervous, that's just going to increase it. But back to the jitters, that can throw off your concentration. It can also throw off your breath then. And most importantly, as a singer, the first thing that goes underway when you're nervous is your breath. And that's the most important thing. It's going to keep you grounded through a performance. So as a singer, don't lose that breath. My final recommendation here, just stick with water. You can never go wrong with water, always being hydrated as a singer. Coffee, it's not terrible. However, there are other things that you can drink that are gonna better set you up for success and really prime you for your rehearsal or your performance. A cup of coffee here and there is totally okay. You don't have to deprive yourself from this beverage just because you're a singer. You don't have to completely cut it out of your life. That's not what I'm saying here. But it's important to know the effects of it and why you're singing a certain way on a certain day when you had 4 cups of coffee. If you would like a remedy, you can try warm water with a drop of lemon juice and some honey. Try that out and let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please give it a like if you have not already. Subscribe to my channel, click the bell for notifications so you get notified every time I post a new video. Check out these other videos up here that I have on the channel, and I hope to see you next time on Sing with Cinderella.